Have you ever wondered what makes weddings around the world so fascinating and diverse? Imagine exploring a rich tapestry of traditions, each thread representing a unique culture with its own beliefs, rituals, and love stories. From extravagant ceremonies in India to minimalist weddings in Las Vegas, the way people celebrate the union of two souls varies immensely, offering a glimpse into the cultural identities that shape our societies. In this video, we'll dive into 20 surprising facts about weddings around the world. We'll discover how ancient traditions still influence modern ceremonies, understand the impact of globalization on marriage practices, and explore curiosities you probably never knew. Get ready for an engaging journey that will not only broaden your knowledge, but also show you the beauty of human diversity. 1. The origin of marriage, history, and evolution. Marriage, as an institution, has roots going back thousands of years. Initially, it wasn't a romantic act, but a social and economic contract vital for the survival and prosperity of tribes and communities. Ancient civilizations like the Sumerians and Egyptians practiced marriage to consolidate political alliances and strengthen social positions. As societies evolved, the concept of marriage transformed, incorporating religious elements and eventually romantic love. This evolution reveals much about human adaptation to social and cultural needs over the centuries, providing a rich foundation for understanding modern marriage practices. 2. Marriage traditions in India. Indian weddings are vibrant, grand celebrations filled with rituals and symbolism that vary by region and religion. A traditional Hindu wedding, for example, can last several days, starting with the haldi ceremony, where a turmeric paste is applied to the couple for purification. The main event includes the exchange of garlands and the saptapadi, where the couple takes 7 steps around a sacred fire, each step representing a vow. These ceremonies are not just social events, but deeply spiritual rituals rooted in India's culture and traditions, reflecting the country's diversity and cultural richness. 3. Chinese weddings. Tea ceremony and other customs. In China, weddings are marked by ancient traditions symbolizing respect and unity. One of the most important rituals is the tea ceremony, where the couple serves tea to their parents and elders as a sign of respect and gratitude. This simple yet significant act is often accompanied by the exchange of gifts, such as red envelopes containing money, known as hongbao. Additionally, Chinese weddings include other customs like selecting an auspicious date based on the lunar calendar and the bride wearing a red dress, symbolizing luck and prosperity. These rituals offer a fascinating window into China's rich cultural tapestry. 4. The symbolism of the veil in Western weddings. The use of the veil in Western weddings has deep symbolism dating back to ancient Rome, where it was used to protect the bride from evil spirits. Over time, it came to represent purity and modesty, especially during the Victorian era. Today, while the veil remains a popular accessory, its meaning has evolved, ranging from a fashion choice to a connection with family traditions. The act of lifting the veil during the ceremony symbolizes the bride's revelation to the groom, a moment of intimacy and union. This practice encapsulates the evolution of Western traditions and how they are reinterpreted by modern brides. 5. Mass weddings in South Korea. In South Korea, one of the most unique matrimonial practices is the mass weddings organized by the Unification Church. These events, which can bring together thousands of couples simultaneously, aim to promote world peace and the unification of different cultures and nationalities. The couples are often paired by the church and can come from various countries, making the event a true celebration of global diversity. This practice highlights the influence of religious organizations on matrimonial ceremonies and how marriage is used as a tool to promote broader social and cultural ideals. 6. Tribal weddings in Africa. Diversity and rituals. Tribal weddings in Africa are a spectacular display of cultural diversity and ancestral rituals. Each tribe has its unique traditions, which can include elaborate dances and traditional music to spiritual union ceremonies. For example, in the Maasai tribe in Kenya, the ceremony includes high jumps, symbolizing strength and vigor. In many African cultures, marriage is seen as a union not just between two individuals, but between families or even communities, reinforcing social and economic bonds. These rituals reflect the continent's rich cultural heritage and the importance of marriage as a social institution. 7. The concept of dowry in different cultures. The concept of dowry, which varies widely across cultures, plays a crucial role in marriages in many parts of the world. In South Asia, for instance, dowry is still a common practice where the bride's family offers material goods or money to the groom's family. In contrast, some African cultures practice lobola, where the groom's family pays a bride price. This practice, though controversial, has deep roots in ancestral traditions and continues to influence social and economic dynamics of marriage. Understanding dowry in its various forms helps us appreciate the cultural and historical complexities of matrimonial practices. 8. Viking weddings, traditions and customs. Viking weddings, held between the 8th and 11th centuries, were deeply symbolic ceremonies involving pagan rituals and communal festivities. The ceremony often began with blessings from Norse gods and could last up to a week. One of the most significant elements was the exchange of swords, symbolizing the union of two warrior families. Additionally, the couple would drink from a bragarfull, a ceremonial horn of mead, in honor of the gods and to seal their vows. These rituals not only celebrated the couple's union, but also strengthened social bonds within Viking communities, highlighting the importance of marriage as a central institution in Norse society. 9. Jewish weddings, ceremony and customs. Jewish weddings are filled with meaningful rituals and deep symbols reflecting the rich religious and cultural heritage of Judaism. One of the most iconic moments is the signing of the ketubah, the marriage contract, which outlines the rights and responsibilities of the couple. During the ceremony, held under the chuppah, a canopy symbolizing the couple's new home, the groom breaks a glass with his foot, symbolizing the destruction of the temple in Jerusalem and reminding the couple of life's fragility. These practices not only mark the couple's union, but also reinforce the continuity of Jewish traditions and the importance of community in their lives. 10. British royal weddings, glamour and tradition. British royal weddings are grand events, combining glamour and tradition, attracting worldwide attention. From Queen Elizabeth II's iconic wedding to the recent marriage of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, these events are meticulously choreographed, following protocols dating back centuries. The ceremony, usually held at St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle or Westminster Abbey, is full of historical symbols such as the royal carriage and the Queen's Lawn tiara. These weddings not only celebrate the union of royal family members, but also reinforce the continuity of the British monarchy and its connection to the people. 11. Indigenous weddings in South America. Indigenous weddings in South America are deeply spiritual ceremonies connected to nature. Tribes like the Mapuche in Chile conduct rituals involving blessings from ancestral spirits and Pachamama, Mother Earth. The ceremony may include exchanging symbolic gifts, traditional dances, and songs in native languages. Each gesture and object used has spiritual significance, reinforcing the union of not only the couple, but also their families and communities. These weddings celebrate indigenous culture and identity, highlighting the importance of preserving ancestral traditions and values. 12. The impact of globalization on modern weddings. Globalization has significantly transformed wedding practices worldwide, creating a fusion of traditions and styles. Today, it's common to see weddings that blend elements from different cultures, like a Hindu-Christian wedding or a Western ceremony with Asian touches. Moreover, the ease of communication and international travel allows couples from different nationalities and backgrounds to meet and marry, promoting greater cultural diversity. However, this mix of traditions can also present challenges, such as balancing family and cultural expectations with the couple's personal desires. Globalization, therefore, enriches ceremonies but also adds new layers of complexity and meaning. 13. Weddings in Las Vegas, the appeal of quick marriages. Las Vegas is famous for its quick and spontaneous weddings, attracting couples worldwide who seek a hassle-free and fun union. The city offers countless themed chapels where couples can marry any time of day or night, often with an Elvis Presley impersonator officiating the ceremony. The simple legal process, requiring only a same-day marriage license, adds to these ceremonies' appeal. Additionally, the vibrant atmosphere and affordable packages make Las Vegas an ideal destination for impulsive weddings, reflecting modern times' flexibility and spontaneity. 14. Celtic weddings, the symbolism of natural elements. Celtic weddings are deeply rooted in nature and the symbolism of natural elements. One of the most symbolic practices is handfasting, where the couple's hands are tied with colored ribbons to represent their union. Each ribbon color symbolizes a different blessing, such as love, health, and prosperity. Additionally, Celtic weddings often incorporate sacred trees and stones in their rituals, reinforcing the spiritual connection with the natural world. These weddings celebrate not only the couple's union, but also the harmony between humans and nature, reflecting a holistic and balanced philosophy of life. 15. Marriage laws around the world. Marriage laws vary widely around the world, reflecting each country's cultural, religious, and social differences. In some nations like Saudi Arabia, marriage must be registered according to Islamic laws and requires a male guardian's permission. In contrast, countries like France have a more secular process, where civil marriage is separate from the religious ceremony. Moreover, issues such as minimum marriage age, property rights, and divorce requirements differ significantly. Understanding these legal variations is essential to appreciate the complexity and diversity of global matrimonial practices, and for international couples, this can mean additional challenges in formalizing their union. 16. Equal marriages. The advancement of LGBTQ+ rights. The recognition of equal marriages has significantly advanced over recent decades, reflecting a global shift towards equality and human rights. Countries like the Netherlands, Canada, and Argentina were pioneers in legalizing same-sex marriage, promoting inclusion and diversity. This progress not only provides equal legal rights and benefits for LGBTQ+ couples, but also symbolizes a victory against discrimination and oppression. However, many places still limit or deny LGBTQ+ couples' rights. The fight for equality continues, highlighting the importance of defending and supporting everyone's rights, regardless of sexual orientation. 17. The role of astrology in marriages in certain cultures. In many cultures, astrology plays a crucial role in organizing marriages, influencing the choice of dates and compatibility between partners. In India, for example, it's common to consult an astrologer to determine the most auspicious day for the ceremony, based on the couple's birth charts. This process, known as Muhurat, aims to align celestial events for a harmonious and prosperous marriage. In other cultures, like China, astrology can influence partner choice based on Chinese zodiac signs. These practices show how the quest for cosmic harmony still influences contemporary matrimonial traditions, adding a layer of mysticism and spirituality to marriage. 18. Islamic weddings, traditions and the marriage contract. Islamic weddings are ceremonies that blend spirituality with cultural traditions, centering around a marriage contract called nikah. This contract is a legal agreement outlining the rights and duties of both partners, ensuring their protection and security. The ceremony typically includes reading verses from the Quran and exchanging vows in the presence of witnesses. A notable element is the mahr, a gift from the groom to the bride, which can be in the form of money, property, or any valuable item. These practices reflect the importance of marriage in Islam as a sacred union and serious commitment, founded on justice and mutual respect. 19. Marriages of convenience, stories of interest. Marriages of convenience, though often viewed with skepticism, have been a historical and contemporary reality in various cultures. They are undertaken for practical reasons, such as consolidating political alliances, gaining economic benefits, or resolving immigration issues. A classic example is the marriage among European royal families, where unions were a strategy for ensuring peace and power. Today, we still see marriages of convenience in contexts like immigration, where individuals marry to obtain citizenship or legal status in a new country. Although they may lack romance, these marriages reveal the complexity of human motivations and the diverse forms that the institution of marriage can take. 20. Themed weddings and their growing popularity. The popularity of themed weddings has grown exponentially, reflecting couples' desire to personalize and make their big day truly unique. From ceremonies inspired by movies like Harry Potter and Star Wars, to themes from historical eras like the Renaissance or the 1920s, creativity knows no bounds. These weddings allow couples to exuberantly express their passions and interests, creating unforgettable memories for themselves and their guests. Additionally, themed weddings often include specific costumes, elaborate decorations, and entertainment corresponding to the theme, providing an immersive and fun experience that goes beyond traditional ceremonies. And so, we come to the end of this incredible journey through weddings around the world. Each fact we explored not only revealed the unique traditions and fascinating stories shaping these ceremonies, but also showed us that marriage, at its core, is a universal celebration of love and union, transcending cultures and continents. Did you enjoy this dive into wedding curiosities? If so, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to continue exploring the fascinating world of curiosities. Leave your comments below on which fact surprised you the most and what you'd like to see in future videos. Until next time, keep discovering more about the world with us.